These aren't just decorations, these are spare propeller blades, because this ship plans for the worst and sails through it anyways. This is early January, we're at the front of this ship, and this wind, this cold, this moving ocean, this is the North Atlantic, and it's doing what it does best. And this ship, well, she handles it like a champ. That's because the Queen Mary II is an ocean liner. She's not just built to float, she's built to cross. From the layout and unique spaces to the places most people never even find, there's beauty and history running through every part of this ship. And we're not just showing you what's on board, we're helping you understand the Queen Mary II and how she's so different from any ship you'll ever go on. So today we're taking you to 10 special places on the Queen Mary II that truly make this ship unforgettable. Whether you're already booked, thinking about booking, or just curious what makes this ship so different, these are the spaces you're going to want to see. The Grand Lobby. This is where it all begins. For most people, this is their very first space they experience on embarkation day. It makes that statement immediately. From the moment you step into the Grand Lobby, you realize this just isn't a room you pass through. On deck 2, the mood is set immediately. Right at the center stage is a large, fragrant floral display, fresh, elegant, and impossible to miss. The player grand piano fills the space with music.
Is that pretty cool? Automatic playing piano.
And then there's the grand staircase. It's not tucked away, it's meant to be seen. This space spans 2 full decks, and your eyes naturally keep going up. The ceilings rise high above you, revealing beautiful artwork and those unique staterooms looking down into the heart of the ship. You don't rush through this space. You slow down and take a few pictures. Because this lobby isn't just welcoming you on board, it's quietly telling you what kind of ship this really is. The outdoor promenade. This wraparound promenade deck is one of the most iconic features of the Queen Mary II, and it's not just here for looks. This deck invites you to walk, or to pause, or to watch the ocean go by. It's wide, it's continuous, and in many cases, it's sheltered. Which means you can actually use it even when the weather isn't perfect. This is where morning walks will happen, where quiet conversations happen, where people just lean over the rail or sit on a lounge chair and watch the ocean do its thing. This promenade instantly reminds you what this ship was built for: sea days, and for whatever the ocean decides to throw at her. And trust me, we've seen it all. Rough seas, calm seas, snowy days and sunny days. And the Queen Mary II handles it all with calm confidence and the elegant lady she is. But right over here?
This is a hidden elevator, and it's an observation elevator. So why don't you come in here and I'll show you. We're going to deck 9.
These 2 spaces sit close together, but they offer very different experiences, and that's exactly why we love highlighting them together.
Let's get on this elevator. So this elevator is a hidden elevator. It's kind of, oh. Nobody on it, let's go.
And what's cool about it, it's a glass elevator.
Well, that's what makes it an observational elevator, is that it's all glass, and when it's during the day, you can see the actual sea and the ocean. Well, check this out. I'm telling you, this is fascinating and interesting. This is one of the... Deck 9. Let's go. So this is Churchill's Cigar and Pipe Lounge. All they say you can smoke in there is cigars and pipes, and it's a hit. It is loaded, it is packed every day, every night, and it's a great, interesting, fascinating feature on this ship.
Churchill's Cigar Lounge is unapologetically traditional. Rich wood tones, classic leather chairs, and a space that feels like it belongs to another era. It's purpose-built, including its ventilation, and it exists on the Queen Mary 2 to give those cigar smokers a little bit of tradition. And just next door is the Commodore Club. We are on deck 9, and this is the front of the ship, stairwell A, and on this side, we're gonna go into the Commodore Club. Floor-to-ceiling windows wrap around the front of the ship, giving you incredible views of the ocean ahead. And one of the best places on board for a before or after dinner drink. Together, these two spaces show how the Queen Mary 2 balances old world charm with a modern comfort, without forcing one to replace the other. This is a combination many people don't even realize exists.
Deck 11.
Step outside, and you're on the observation deck that feels wonderfully tucked away. It's open air, it's forward facing, and it's one of those spots where you can feel like you've discovered something special just for yourself. It's a perfect example of how the Queen Mary 2 rewards curiosity. If you take the time to explore, you'll find places that feel calm, intentional, and quietly rememberable. The Atlantic Room is often used for cards, games, and quiet gatherings.
That's all we need to do is learn how to play bridge.
It's relaxed, comfortable, and intentionally low-key.
All right, we are going out on the bridge. The bridge is open for viewing. You can't video, you can't take pictures of the bridge, as Andrea is pointing out, but we just came in from the observation deck on 11.
Oh, we saw the beautiful rainbow.
Oh my God, it was amazing.
So we're gonna head down this hallway. We have to be quiet.
Gotta be quiet, I guess, when we go on
And
the
we
bridge.
can't record.
That's right, no recording. All right, let's go in.
Illuminations. Now this one surprises a lot of people. Come on in here, I want to show you this space. This is the Illuminations on deck 3. So this space is used as an auditorium for lectures and actually a movie theater. When we were here last, it was actually a planetarium. So the remnants are still there from the planetarium, but unfortunately it's no longer in service. Illuminations was built as a real planetarium, used for astronomy shows, lectures, and educational programs during crossings. And at the moment, she's not operating in that role. But here's the thing, the fact that it exists at all tells you so much about this ship. The Queen Mary 2 wasn't designed as another entertainment venue. She was designed as a place to learn, to look outward, to connect with the journey you're on. Even today, when you stand in this space, you can still feel that intention. It's a reminder that the Queen Mary 2 was built for long voyages where curiosity matters just as much as entertainment. So we're down here on deck 2 and we're in front of connections. And around the front of the bow of the ship, we're going to show you extra bonus space.
Pretty fascinating.
All right, let's go take a peek.
Let's go.
This is one of those spaces that many people walk through without even realizing what they're seeing. Along the forward wraparound areas of decks 2 and 3, you'll find plaques and displays marking Cunard's long history. First arrivals into ports, historic crossings, notable figures who sailed on board. So as you stroll the ship during a sea day, you'll also be walking through history. It quietly connects the voyage you're on now to all the voyages that came before it. And that feels very Queen Mary 2.
So this is the Maritime Quest interactive screen, and it tells you sail through Cunard's history. Famously fun, all of the famous Hollywood actors and show people have boarded this ship. And here's Cheers, the Silver Service. And you can go through these and you can click on Maritime Quest interactive screen. And this gives you an idea. Let's see, you've got the button, the film, the info, and the game. Over here, we're going to go with the proud past. We'll fix this. It says at least one ancestor, 40% of Americans today pass through Ellis Island, the final hurdle in emerging to immigrating in the United States. Sorry, you are one of the 2% of immigrants rejected because you are liable to become a public charge. Your fate in 1900 was to head down the stairs of separation after a tearful farewell to friends and relatives who passed the final hurdle. And I didn't pass the final hurdle.
Oh boy, I guess.
Oh boy. All right, let's keep going through this special, fascinating place. You did a complete circle on deck 2 around the bow. And what did you think of that interactive computer about the Queen Mary and the Queen Mary 2? Leave a comment down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts on it.
Let's head around deck 3. We're going to go around the bow again, just like we did on deck 2. Let's take a peek. I bet you're going to recognize a few of these people.
So these are all stars that have been on board the Queen Mary, or in some cases, the Queen Mary 2. And you could see the stars on board. Jerry Lewis, Dean Martin, shows when they were born and shows, unfortunately, when they passed. These were great stars back in their day. Duke Ellington, born in 1899, passed in 1974. Great jazz player. Let's go take a look around and see the rest of these stars. President Dwight D. Eisenhower was on the Queen Mary. He was our president of the United States after World War II. He was born in 1890 and passed in 1969. I was 4 years old when he passed. Cary Grant, handsome fellow. Oh, I know who that is. That's Clark Gable. Did I get that right? Look at that, Clark Gable. I watched him when I was a kid. Let's keep going down, checking out all this history. Well, you know this guy, Burt Lancaster. We were in Trinidad, and the guy in Trinidad said I looked just like Burt Lancaster. I love these windows. When you walk through here during the day, you could see the ocean and the sun come through these windows. They're amazing. This walk on deck 2 and deck 3, circling the entire bow area with all this history, with Cunard Cruise Line and the ships that they've had back in the day and today. There's still stars and famous people that go out on these cruises for this line. This line's amazing. There are plaques everywhere. This ship is literally a museum on the ocean. And there is a ton of fascinating things that we're gonna keep showing you. Let's go.
At the very front of the ship, right at the top, you'll find the lookout. This is one of those spaces that doesn't need fanfare. You're undercover with nothing around you but ocean. And as you walk around this deck, the wind actually hits you. The horizon stretches forever, and yet the Queen Mary II doesn't feel heavy at all. She feels steady, smooth, like she's powering straight through it all. It's thrilling, and it's one of those moments that makes you appreciate what this ship was truly built to do. This space doesn't distract you from the ocean. It connects you to it.
This isn't any old ship. Every deck is built differently and there's different things. This is the only ship or ocean liner in the world where you can bring your dog along with you.
And now for one of the coolest and most unexpected spaces on the entire ship, the kennels. Yes, this ship has kennels. The Queen Mary II is one of the only ships in the world where your pets can actually cross the ocean with you. And this isn't a gimmick or a novelty. This is a real, purpose-built space, complete with individual kennels and even visiting hours for their humans. And honestly, it's hard not to smile when you see those little pups come through, because this isn't something you see on cruise ship. This is something you only see on an ocean liner. It's quirky, but it's practical, and it's very, very cool. This space alone tells you that the Queen Mary II isn't just about vacations. She's about getting people and their pets across the ocean. The library on the Queen Mary II is one of the largest libraries at sea.
Let's go down to deck 8 and see where the library is. Isn't this place amazing? This is a library.
It really is amazing. This library is probably bigger than a lot of small towns in the United States. This library is amazing.
And it's right in the front of the ship, so you can pull out a book, sit in front of a window, watch the world go by.
Unbelievable. Extremely fascinating and interesting, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely.
You're not going to find this on a lot of cruise ships, that's for sure.
Not like this.
But you will find it on this ocean liner.
Let's take a stroll through some of these aisles and take a look at all this collection. It's just massive.
Let's go.
This isn't a token bookshelf, it's real space. Designed for people who want to sit, to read, and to truly unwind. It's peaceful, it's elegant, and it invites you to slow down, which can feel like a luxury all itself.
And adjacent to the library, right here, is the Queen Mary II bookshop. You can go in here and you can purchase a few of their books or some souvenirs. And we're ending here in the Queen's room. We're outside the Queen's room. Here we get the sign, and right in here is the Queen's room. This is on deck 3, and this is a really difficult place for some people to find. You actually have to come down your stairway or elevator bank, or you have to come through the stairs and the art room. So let's take a look. Right here is your art room. You have some stairs or an elevator if you need assistance that way. And right over here is the stairwell A. Ooh, it's not A, it's D. This isn't just a large venue. This is a true ballroom at sea, something you almost never see on modern ships. By day, it feels elegant and inviting. By night, it completely transforms. This space hosts live performances, dance instruction, and evenings filled with music where the dance floor actually matters. And then there's one of the most beloved traditions on board, the white glove afternoon high tea. Every sea day, the servers with white gloves, tiers of sandwiches and pastries. Servers in white glove serve sandwiches and pastries, and that unmistakable sense that you've stepped into something timeless. This room isn't about trends, it's about tradition. It's about dressing up if you want to, dancing if you feel like it, or simply sitting back and taking it all in. And once you've spent time here, you'll understand why this ship feels so completely unforgettable. So there you have it. Together, these spaces on the Queen Mary II create an experience that stays with you long after the voyage ends. This ship isn't about getting from one place to another, it's about the experience along the way. And these 10 spaces are a big part of what makes the Queen Mary II so unforgettable. Thank you for exploring with us today. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel, because we've got plenty more adventures, ships, tours, and destinations coming your way.
We are in the Queen's room.
And this is where everyone comes to do all of their ballroom dancing. And it's also where you can come for high tea.
This is true. We actually have come here for high tea, and it is amazing.
How often do you get to have that in a beautiful, fancy ballroom like this?
Hey, Andrea.
Hey, Michael.
Can I have this dance?
Okay.
We're gonna do it in the ballroom. This historic ballroom on this amazing ocean liner. Let's go. You know what?
What?
This is where I say, ciao for now.
We'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching, but there's more to explore,
And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
so you never miss any adventures.
Click on one of these videos to keep the journey going.
And this is where I say ciao for now.
We'll see you soon.